What's it really matter? It's only Fendel here.
What's it really matter?
Fendel,
Oh,
Fendel,
there's somebody else down there.
Fendel. I was just gonna say Fendel and Stacy Sullivan. Early birds. Early birds get the echo and the feedback. Oh
Hey,
yeah.
that's why nobody tunes in until 5, 10 minutes
Right?
early.
They're like, let's wait until those guys get their shit sorted out, then we'll roll in. But okay. All right, I'll drop us an opening track, and we will start off in just a few moments.
Feels like nothing to lose. 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 Don't wanna wait because I'm feeling something. I know it's not nothing. You had it coming. It's too late to turn back now. It would be a shame not to find out how much I hate that I don't care to see what happens to me when I run free. And now you see that your actions cause me to do what it tells me and come when it calls me. Want to be something else for a change, someone not so deranged, somewhere out of range, so you can't find the little patch in the light where I go to hide when it comes to life. Feels like nothing to lose. 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 I feel it coming, got me crawling. I can smell you a mile away. When I close them is when I notice the hunger has become the prey. And that's okay.
All aboard! You sound like a big choo-choo train.
I certainly hope there's enough space on the train for me.
If I were you, I would think about climbing on board.
WX8BK, this is the night train. You heard the conductor. Time to climb on board. Find yourself a cozy place to be. Don't worry about purchasing a ticket because, as always, the ride is on us. My name is Bits. I am one of your hosts for this evening, and down there is the man who I could not do any of this without, the best guy in the world, Mr. One Wheel Willie. How you doing, One Wheel Willie, tonight?
Oh, good, good, good.
Woo! Good, good, good.
Doing good.
3 goods. That's dope. All right, good stuff.
I got nothing funny prepared right now.
No,
I was on a roll the other day.
that was good, good, good. That was good, good, good. Opening track tonight was the King Cheetahs, Nothing to Lose. It is one of 2 finalists in the Tez Tones Artletics event, which is culminating. The season 1 is culminating this Saturday at 11 p.m. Pacific time. I've pinned up the information up at the top there if you wanted to check that out. It is there for you. Featured in that team is Shadow, C. Dean, and NFT Terrorist, who came up with that song. And really, really good song. Dig that song. I always love it love Shadow, listening to him play the sax, and watching the whole video was just awesome. That was a really good groove on that tune for sure. Really enjoyed it. And I did say that there's two tracks that are going to be featured in the finals. It started off with, I believe, I want to say 19 artists competing. Well, it was more than 19 artists, but it was 19 teams, rather, is what I should say, because what TezTones does is they take visual artists and combine them with audio artists, and they put them together, and they all compete against each other. And it's been like a wild ride this first season that they've done. The other team that is in the running, I'm trying to click over here and see if I can do it. God, man, you got to watch that video, Willie. It's awesome. NFT Terrorist is in it, air guitaring, and it's just like the most awesome thing to watch.
I will have to check that out. You can't watch videos or anything while we do the space.
Yeah.
Though,
No, for sure.
I'm watching from my phone, so
for sure.
It's actually gonna be hard cruising through, our guest object page tonight, because a lot of his is audio. It's gonna kick me out of space. So.
Well, we'll just have to be careful with that. And while we're on the topic of the TezTones finals coming up this Saturday, I think we should play the second one. I'm going to play the second final competitor. So they've been battling this. I think it's been, I can't remember how many months now. I'm a little lost on the time, because it seemed like just yesterday, but also an eternity away. The second team that made it to the finals is Team Indigo. On Team Indigo is Yoshi Labs, Quero, I believe is how you say it, and O'Ronan is also the visual artist on that team. And they have a piece that they called Yin that is going to be in the finals, and I'm just waiting for the little spinny wheel of death to finish spinning, and it'll probably start playing here. And if not, we're just going to skip right by it and not even worry about it till later, I think. This new object, I've said it over the last few weeks, ever since they've changed object, it runs brutally slow on all of my Apple products, and it's killing me. It's probably
load the legacy version. Isn't it just legacy object?
No, the legacy one wasn't loading for me very well either. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I don't know how to click on things right anymore. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a really big file.
That too. Well, no, it's all of it. Like everything. It's definitely prevented me from purchasing a lot of stuff. I won't lie about that, because I get tired of waiting for things to load, so that I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it. Maybe. I'm not gonna buy it. I'll buy it later. That's not really true. All right, here's Team Indigo and Yin.
Either aloof or resting our eyes, or exploring our muse, setting our within the shadows of moonlit nights. Either aloof or resting our eyes, or exploring our muse. Shut off the lights, let the darkness speak. Do a little lean into negative energy. What do you hear when listening?
Yeah, that was Team Indigo and Yin, Yoshi Labs, WWW Ronin, and Cauero. I don't know how to say that name, but I'm sure I messed it up, but we'll figure it out. Those are the two finalists in the Teztones first season competition, which is coming up, culminating this Saturday at 11 p.m. Pacific. Check it out. Join in on it. It's done in what is that called? Spaces? No, not Spaces. What am I looking
Cyber. No, on Cyber.
On Cyber, maybe. Anyways,
Is that what they use? I think
it's done in VR. Anyways, so check it out. Big supporters of them, and lots of great music and visuals coming out of there for sure. As I did say earlier, this is the Night Train. We are here every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Tonight we will be getting to our guest very, very shortly. Very excited to have Lombril on this evening. I'll be talking to him in just a little bit of time. Next week we will have Salawaki as our guest. Going to be a very interesting conversation there. I have lots of questions already. Been checking out the art, so make sure you do pop in for that. And then the following week after that, we have the mother of Tezos, Lily White, will be our guest. So we always got some guests. We got things on the go. Lots of people coming up. It's going to be great. I'm excited. I'm super excited. Anyways, but on that note, we got lots of exciting stuff to talk about, Willie. We got something big to talk about.
What are we talking about?
Well, we got
You do any collecting?
No.
You getting ready to?
Well, I'm gonna
You get ready to.
I'm gonna do some huge collecting, because like there's some amazing collabs coming up here over the next 10 months, and we're gonna start tonight, I think.
Sometime in the past or the future. I'm not sure yet.
All right.
I don't think anybody knows at this point.
No. All right. Mate.
So I was cruising Reddit, and I see this news story about there's a guy in my town that has a full Back to the Future 2 DeLorean replica. And yeah, and he drives it, man. Like, he's not afraid of driving it, so he cruises all over town. And I see it crashed, like it's crashed in this news story. I'm like, oh, what a freaking shame. Apparently, according to, the police on the scene or whatever, guy had a heart attack while driving and smashed this thing into a tree. I'm like, oh, so sad
Oh man.
in so many ways.
I know, it's very unfortunate for him and unfortunate for the car.
Yeah.
Dude. That's terrible. So it was like full on, like it like totally looked exactly like the DeLorean, had the flux capacitor on the back and everything.
Oh yeah, because he took it to car shows and stuff all the time. Like, he loved it, and he loved driving it. So yeah, I've seen it all over. It had the Mr. Coffee, not Mr. Coffee, Mr. Coffee. Yeah, that's what it was.
It had the trash carburetor thing on the back of it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That was going to be
so
my
it
next
was,
question.
It was from 2, not 1.
Okay. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's really cool when people do stuff like that. Very unfortunate he had a heart attack while driving it and crashed it, but most importantly, very unfortunate that he had a heart attack. Did he survive or?
No.
Oh, that's
No.
too bad. It was that. Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, I don't think anyone got to the scene fast enough.
Shucks. DeLoreans are cool. There's a guy here that has about 8 of them. He didn't.
8 of them.
Yeah, he
8
didn't.
DeLoreans or 8 full movie replicas.
Eight DeLoreans. Not no, they're all in original shape and form.
Was he an old dealer or something?
No, he just liked them. I mean, they're a smart car, right? Like they're aluminum. They don't rust. They decent
Well,
little cars.
apparently they ran like shit.
Yeah, that was the thing for sure, right? They weren't the greatest engine, but yeah, whatever. Nice car.
Well, that story reminded me that yes, the first piece in the WX8BK collab will be dropping as soon as we get the full size file from Iteration. It will be titled WX8BK Saved by the Future 2, and it's a fun one. It's a fun little piece.
Yay! So this is kicking off our WX8BK collab. I don't know what really just our collabs that we're doing.
It's called.
Oh.
No, I spent a lot of time naming it.
Sorry,
it's called
you
the
did.
it's called the Collab Funnel. Collab Funnel.
The collab funnel. It's going to be awesome. We have 10 artists who jumped at the opportunity. And when I say jumped at the opportunity to do this collab thing with us, like it within less than half an hour, Willie had the sheet filled up. And people were like knife fighting each other at the end because they wanted to get in on this. And we pretty much got I think you said half the artists for the next year as well.
Yeah,
like
we got a pretty full list going for next year too.
Ah, it's so amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Assuming all those artists are still in the scene and
Sure.
none of them have molested children or anything by then.
Right. So Iteration is our first artist. She actually created the piece a few months back, as a matter of fact. When we had her on, pretty much was when this piece came to fruition. Isn't that right, Willie?
Shortly after. Yeah, I mean, yeah, when we had her on, we kind of tossed some ideas back and forth during the space about it. And it was more just lining up the rest. I mean, she came to us with we were like, yeah, we threw out an idea, and she came to us with a piece. And then we're like, okay, well, now we have to line up the rest of it. we have to figure out how the rest of this whole droplet works and looks, because we want to do something different, and not just be like, oh yeah, we're putting out a collab drop. So there'll be some twists and some surprises and some physicals, hopefully, and a lot of stuff that we want to promise, but we have to make sure that we can deliver first outside of just the art.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's going to be one artist, one drop a month is how we're going to do it, and it's going to go over the next 10 months.
Yeah.
And then it's going to culminate in an amazing finish to the whole this first session. It's going to be unreal, and the artists that we've gotten are off the hook amazing. People that I would have never imagined that would have jumped on board with this. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're all really great, really amazing people, but I just didn't. I mean, Willie and I don't ever think that anybody, that we've done enough in this space where these people would jump in on this, but we were totally wrong. We're gonna keep it quiet. So we're gonna focus on the art, one artist at a time. We're not gonna drop the whole bag and let everybody know who's coming up. If you look around and dig hard enough, you can probably find out a few of them. But we're gonna keep it quiet until each month is done, and then we'll give the next artist coming up. There's a couple of collabs that are going to be happening. And collabs we've never seen before, I guess, honestly and truly.
Yeah.
So that's going to be amazing. Willie was the one that got the mechanics going on. He was the one that figured out the drop format and how it's going to work. And as he said, that we're definitely hoping to add some really fun stuff into it, and definitely hopefully get some physical things into people's hands too as well. The most important thing is that you're going to want to collect these. That I can guarantee you that these are wonderful artists that are going to create amazing pieces. Well, I hope so. Maybe they'll just call it in.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out.
See. Yeah. So hopefully within the next 24 hours or so, you're going to see the first piece minted. Of course, we'll tweet the hell out of it when it does happen, and we'll get it out there so that everybody knows that it's happening. And it'll be exciting. I'm super stoked. I mean, I know I'm going to collect every single damn one of them myself personally.
I don't know. I mean, it's gonna start at a lot of editions, and it's gonna work its way down to not a lot of editions. So I don't know how many people will be able to collect all 10 of them.
And that's very true too, right? Talking about knife fights, we might have to be knife fighting to collect.
Yeah. So,
What's the
it probably won't hurt to get in early.
what's the iteration drop at? What's the starting off at?
I don't have the number up
Oh,
in front of me.
It's not one.
Um,
It's less than 1 million, but more than one.
Yeah, it's like just over 4 Tez. It's got a specific
Dope.
amount though.
So it's going to be awesome. So yeah, so there you go. Y'all heard it. We finally released it. So the first collab is going to be with Iteration. It should hopefully be popping out in the next less than 24 hours. Hopefully, we'll see it out there. It'll be amazing. I'm excited for this. I mean, the list of people that have jumped on this are just like, it still blows my mind when I look at it. I can't even wrap my head around it. The fact that the WX8BK is going to be tied in with some of these folks, dude.
Yeah, I'm beyond excited about it.
I'm super excited. Super excited. Oh, she dropped out of here, but I was gonna say Jen, Quantum Spirit was in here, and that's about the only thing that I've collected in the last week was a Quantum Spirit piece. I know there's a Fendel O'Ronan piece that I gotta get, and there's a Retro Manny piece I gotta get. Man, I don't know. But anyways, but yeah.
Yeah, I picked up a couple retro mans. I was a few behind, so I had to pick up a couple that I liked, and picked up a couple of his daughter's got some pieces out there that he was.
Oh
promoting.
gosh,
I wanted to support the youth artist out there, so I just picked up a couple of those. They're pretty neat. They're pretty cool.
Absolutely, I forgot all about those. I gotta check those out too. Right on. Love it. Love collecting art. Love supporting the community. It's what we do here at the WX8BK. We also have a little bit. We're also crossing our fingers. Won't say much, but hopefully our first sponsorship is going to be coming through. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. But we reached out and they reached out back, and I reached back out again. So we'll see what happens with that. Hopefully someday you will hear some sponsorship information for the WX8BK too. It's been a long time coming.
And I'm pretty sure we'll probably try to tie that into some of the art collab.
Yeah.
You know, if we can.
Why not?
No promises, no guarantees, but you never know what we can throw at you.
Exciting. We've talked to a lot of people.
Little bonus surprises for everybody out there.
Right. Yeah. And just before I guess we get into our guest tonight, I also wanted to say that I did get a few more episodes uploaded to YouTube of our vintage WX8BK Night Train episodes. I uploaded Nike Jerk, Pong, and Fendel. I had no idea that we did not have Fendel's interview up there. Like, how many times have I told people to go listen to Fendel's interview and it's not even there? So I got that up there for us as well. You can click on the WX8BK and get into our info there, and the YouTube link is up there if you want to go over and check us out on YouTube. We have all of our recent episodes are all up there, and I've been slowly archiving the stuff up from the last 2 years and making sure that we get all of that up there. There's some really great stuff up there that is well worth taking a listen to, in my personal opinion, and in lots of other people's opinions too. So definitely check it out. But that's what I got up there this weekend, and that's all I've got.
That's all I have.
All right. Well, I think it's time to get this show on the road. We had Lombrell up here as a speaker and then dropped down again.
I was just looking at his DMs. He was having some issues with audio, so
Okay.
He just jumped down, and
That's all right. Well, that's a good time to.
hopefully be back shortly.
That's all right. No worries there. We'll just do that. Invite as a speaker. Just wanted to give a shout out to everybody in the room. Thank you very, very much for popping in here tonight. Bear Biggs, Innovative, appreciate you coming in. Fendel, Hash Brown, Lemon Party, Sister Sage, Stacy Sullivan, Arisu, Magrobi, and Early Saint. Thank you very much for being in here tonight and giving us your time and to visit with us and to hear from our guest tonight. We appreciate you very much. And of course, any retweets and out for the space would be muchly appreciated. How's the audio, Lombrell? You good? You back?
Take one, take.
Oh, there you go. Check one, check.
Yeah, we got you.
WX8BK, what's up?
That's awesome. Oh, I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that as a promo now. WX8PK. Yo, what's up? Thank you.
Good evening, guys.
Good
Yeah,
good evening.
uh,
Thank you very very much for.
Good morning, right?
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's already morning in here, and it's all good, man. We are in the future right now.
Love it. We love talking to the future.
Absolutely. Well,
One foot in the future, one foot in the past.
at least we know the world still exists tomorrow.
Yeah, it still exists right now.
um,
Yeah,
Thank you very much for giving us the time here. I'm happy that Willie reached out to you. We're big fans of your artwork and really excited to talk to you. For sure.
yeah. I really appreciate it.
Thank
You
you.
guys that invite me in here, that talk in space, and this is gonna be my second space in this year because in the last year I never been as a speaker. So
Oh,
let's
really?
yeah, because I'm still worried about myself that I can speak English. But yeah, let's try. Let's go.
Well, you know
And
what?
anyway, I really love the the vibes. Like when I was joining this space today, and I feel like in the radio station. Like there is a music, and you will be waiting 15 minutes, and you guys going to up for me. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we try to keep it professional around here when we can.
Awesome. Yeah.
I guess I said-
And
Um,
I was like, oh, sorry.
no.
I was like, "Oh, come on, I want to going up because I'm feel nervous, but yeah, I'm here
All right.
and cool.
Good. Well, you don't have to be nervous because like most people, you probably speak better English than we do, honestly. So,
No way.
It's at least more grammatically correct.
yeah. Sure. So
Okay.
you are in Indonesia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Indonesia.
Damn.
Exactly. If you know Java, I'm from East Java. Means that Jawa Timur.
All right. Who else was from there? Willie, was that Paldi?
Uh, Aldif
Chinos.
Oh,
Chinos. He's from Jakarta, I think. Jakarta is in West Java, so it's
and
12 hours.
Paldi Paldi are the other two Indonesians that we've
Paldi
spoken to.
Paldi. Yeah, he's also from West Java. That in the name of city is Bandung.
so
He's my friend.
is
Yeah, my
Jaffa
friend.
like a province? Is that what they call them? Is it a province?
Uh,
Or
Java is like an island.
oh, okay.
It's a long, big island in the Indonesia. There is three province: West Java, Mid Java, Middle Java, and East Java.
All right. And that's our
Uh,
that's our
I know that you guys only know Bali. Do you know Bali, guys?
I, I I forgot all about Bali. It's all about Jaffa now.
Awesome. Okay.
It's all about
I'm
Jaffa.
I'm trying to look it up. I'm trying to get educated here.
You get educated because we got to go there. It's warm,
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
right? Cool. Um,
We-
so to start things off, so Lombril, so tell us a little bit about yourself. Were you always an artist when you were growing up? When you were a little kid, did you like to draw and things like that?
Okay. So please let me introduce myself.
Yeah.
My name is Lolmbril. I know that a few people it's hard to mention my name, but you can call me Bril. It's okay. So I'm a animator that love to create 93's cartoon that I was started in 2021. It was first time that I was learn self talk only learn from YouTube and watching a classic cartoon, everything that made from Max, uh, what we call Max Fleischer. He's a animator who made the Coco the Clown, Betty Boop, and all of from the scenes that cartoon like Silly Symphony, Froggy, what kind of that? Yeah, uh, really love it. And after a long journey, I feel like 3 years since I was in this space, in NFT space, that I have many learns that about I mean apa what we call animation. So basically I don't have any degrees or college or I what we call course animation. I'm just self-taught and learn by myself. Day by day, learn how to 12 principal animation, how to create the vibes of 1933. Yeah, and yeah, I feel glad that I'm still right now. I'm still running. Then I need more, uh, learn more about that. And I'm a full-time artist, so I must create an animation every day. So basically, I'm a animator that still learn and more. Yeah,
Awesome. So you this is what you do full time. This is what you
yeah.
oh,
I
that's,
will. I do all the time.
that's beautiful. That's awesome that you're able to do that. That's big. Um,
Is it for full time? Is it all through your personal sales, or do you work? Do you do like side stuff for other people as well?
Uh, so for 3 years, for the first years I was personal, only for myself that I create uh for myself, and sometimes by day I will connecting with people with a collaboration, and sometimes uh there is someone to tell me that you can you create a animation for me like that. So not not only from this base, so I will freelance also.
Okay.
Yeah.
is it usually when you do freelance work? Is it because people want the rubber hose style?
Yeah, I have a specifically what we call request that if you want to create an rubber hose, I will take it because I want to enjoy my job and I have a lot of things to do. So yeah, just to took the rubber hose style,
Hmm.
and that's for me. It's for gain my skill. So
Hmm.
every day I draw rubber hose, rubber hose. That's it. So
So you still really like drawing in rubber hose style?
of course, until the end of my life, I don't know because the rubber hose is something interesting for me that they they have a unique style that if you watch the cartoon they have like rubbery body. You can you can stretch the body, leg and hands, and sometimes I'm still run about the jokes, man. If you know the jokes like Popeye, the physical of the animation is so great, and I'm still learn how to make it,
Mhm.
how they think about that.
So those when you discovered so watching the old cartoons like from the 1930s Popeyes and all that sort of stuff, did you was that just what was available to you? Is that what was on TV at the time and you watched it
Mm.
or how did you find those cartoons?
Okay, so basically, maybe when I was child, maybe my mother or my father bought me a dish, something like this that inside that have a content Mickey Mouse,
Like a
Goofy.
DVD?
Yeah, yeah, like a DVD. So it's called uh, the title I still remember Silly Symphony that watched every day in right now when I was learn animation. Nah, maybe from there I really love the Rubber Hose since I was child. I watched Goofy, Mickey Mouse, and every single episode. I'm still remember when I was a child, watch on TV and DVD, and wow, that's it's so memorable
Uh,
for me.
I remember this. I just called up Silly Symphony. And
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that I used to have this one as well when I was a kid. I'm very sure because I did.
Yeah.
I know I watched a lot of. My mom bought me a lot of Betty Boop
Ah,
videos,
okay.
and I'm sure I had Silly Symphony as well too. I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, I think it was the same thing.
Yeah, yeah. The Silly Symphony is one of the creation from Max Fleischer that made Betty Boop. So I didn't realize since I was learning it, and so Max Fleischer is the master of animation, I think.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love this. I do. Willie and I are both really big fans of Rubber Hose Art, and it was actually kind of funny because um, a couple years ago when we started finding Rubber Hose Art, like coming out into NFTs. I mean, we had seen
Mm-hmm.
it, but we had seen it before, from the 1930s cartoons. But then we
Mm-hmm.
started seeing some people doing it in NFTs, and then we had to Google to find out what it was called, and then we were surprised. We were like, "Oh, rubber hose art." Well, shit. But because it's like the arms, because it's so rubbery, right? Like
Well,
it's.
I
Yes,
think
yes.
I think Mike Nash told us.
Did Mike Nash tell us? Okay.
Yeah, I think he told us
Okay.
because we were talking about it, and he's like, "Oh, rubber hose," and we were like, "I don't know, is that what you call it?"
Yeah,
So yeah, it was very recent that I found out that the term rubber hose.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. They call because the body can stretch like rubbery hose. So
Yeah. Did
that
did you like how long have you known the term for the art though? How long have you known the term rubber hose? Have you known it like for a long time?
mm, I've learned more about rubber hose. I think 2 years last year, 2 years ago maybe, because before I learn about rubber hose, I was really like The Simpsons. Did you guys know The Simpsons?
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Futurama.
Yep.
Ah, Matt Kornick. I was learning it because basically what I do is love. So I do what I love. So I will learn more and more. And I don't know if when I jump into NFT in 2021, I feel like this is I think it's perfect for me because back in when I was child, this is what I watch. So I want to bring the memories.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Do what you love. Do what you know. Right. If you do what you love and you do what you know, then it's not really work.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what.
So when you got into NFTs in 2021, was it as a collector or did you come into NFTs as an artist? Did you collect first or did you mint NFTs first?
All right. So before I was in NFT, I'm just a random person that love to create the Simpson. They call Simpson nice. If you want to draw you you into the Simpson, I will draw it, and it will call Simpson nice.
Okay, right, right.
And after that, when I know about Ethereum, Bitcoin, I was. This is the first time I know the crypto Ethereum, and I saw some artists like Yanosen, if you know, he is Ethereum. He's in Ethereum, and what is Ethereum? So I Google search everything about Ethereum, and I found Tezos. And after that, I try to create my own NFT piece, my Genesis, and it's first mean on Hiketang, if you know Hiketang, and after that, after I got sales, uh, I was try to collect some artists to give it back to as the same artist, each artist give it back to the same artist. So the first thing I do in NFT is I'm an artist and become, yeah, sometimes just collect like a little bit.
How did you find out about Ethereum before all that even?
How did you? How did I get know Ethereum? I was know from uh, an artist name is Yanosen. He's an artist from Indonesia that he was mean his artwork in Ethereum. So after that, I'm searching again about Ethereum and searching about NFT, and there is a community in Indonesia that called ID NFT. That's my first to join the community because I'm rarely join the community. So yeah, why not? I'm jumping to the that community, and we meet all the artists and the collector in there, and we share about what is Tezos, what is mean, what is listing, what is collecting, and yeah, well, I'm finish my artwork. Um, um, try to know about all of the things and try to mean in Tezos, as you know that if you know that Halo Halloween is the first time I was mean in Tezos and jump to in the NFT.
Tezos is the
Very
place
cool.
to be. Ethereum's
Tezos.
Ethereum's too expensive.
Ethereum is for me is too expensive for the gas fee.
Yeah, me too. That'd be you do a little bit of you do some minting on Sol as well. I've been looking at some.
For Solana, I was first jump in 2022, and I try to my way that every single blockchain I have to minimal collab with one artist. So when I was jump into the Solana with my artwork, so everyone know who is me.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So that's the my way that try to introduce myself to the Solana, not Solana only, but Ethereum too.
Mhm.
Every single blockchain, I will do like
Well,
that.
somebody left one of your pieces on the ridiculously lower flow on Solana, so I just cleaned that up for you a little bit there. Just
Oh,
make
which
sure
one?
I picked up that Boncado that was listed way too low.
Which one did you buy?
The Boncado.
Oh, I gotta clean it up here.
Oh, Boncado. Yeah, it's even from Bong, I think.
And now,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
it
cool
was.
little piece, little dog, a little doggy guy.
I gotta look at it now. I gotta
Yeah.
pull it up. It's being slow for me. Boncado. Oh, you just bought it.
Yep. It's already on secondary. It was actually that piece is for the competition, but I missed that. And actually the piece is it should be still image, but come on, I missed that competition. So why not make them alive? So I make it alive in action right now.
Oh, so you made that originally as a still piece?
Yeah, still image.
Oh,
Because the competition told me that it should be still image, but I missed the competition, so I don't want to waste this space because I really love it. So I make him alive.
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you.
and now it's in Willie's wallet.
Thank you so much for collect.
Oh, I love it.
Really.
I collect yours.
Yeah, I've
It's
been trying to collect a little more on Soul these days.
ah, yeah. Right now, I'm still working on some collaboration.
it's you even I was really excited when you jumped into the horse trading and you made
Yes, yes.
Mystique. That was such a treat. That was so wonderful. That was such a treat to be able to get that piece. Um, I, I I don't know if I got it or if it was the WX8BK wallet that got it, but one of us got it, and I was so happy because
Now, now I'm thinking, did I get one or if I got one or
I
not?
don't know. I'm looking now. No,
Oh,
I yeah, you did. One Wheel Willie got one. Yeah, and WX8BK got one. So Paul, who is a
uh,
ghost.
yeah. Actually, I didn't know about the house trading, but my of one of my friends, it's absurdity. He told me to create
Oh yeah,
the horse, and I feel like, I think this is challenging for me that drawing a horse and animate it is such a challenge. So I accepted, and yeah, it's done. You can see it. in-
it's a great piece. I was super excited when I saw you mint that. I was like, oh my god. I was like freaking out. I'm like, gotta get one. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
no,
Did you
that's
know that since I was jump into space and NFT space, I was only drawing with my mouse because I only have the tools that for animating. So
Wow.
yeah,
oh you
So
would
you still only draw with your mouse?
since last year. So the last artwork is Bunkedo. Bunkedo is last artwork that using mouse. So that's why I need more what we call after you moving one tools to another tools, it needs more time to what we call guys to we need to time for
to learn.
learn
Yeah,
about
yeah,
new tools.
yeah. So what
Yeah, yeah.
what do you use now?
Right now I'm use pen display tablet.
Oh, okay. So you're using a tablet now.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's so hard to draw things with a mouse.
Yeah, I'm still not believing, but voila, this is
Yeah, I mean, it looks like your drawings are great, your animations are great. So like to be like, wow, you did that with a mouse? Wait a minute.
yeah. If you see at on my pin suite and you can scroll down, there is my first setup to create animation. And if you know that I will share my piece that called Spirit Love, uh, that I made by mouse.
That's that's amazing. I guess. Oh yeah, there you are. There's the mouse, the glowing there away next to your.
I wanna share my piece uh, in the what we call my workspace. This is made from that working space.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Wow.
That's awesome. It's really cool to see that behind the scenes. You,
Yeah.
you know, you, not very often do you get to see how an artist creates, and to know that you were creating with a mouse originally. That's surprising. That's awesome. And now you have it.
Yeah. Right now,
Now you
right now, I'm still not believing.
yeah.
Did did you do much hand drawing before you started animating at all?
Like pen.
Just create the sketch, only the base, really raw sketch, and I'm still save it for document
Oh
for
yeah, you, you s-
history.
you still have you still have a bunch of sketches.
Yes, for my museum maybe someday.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I love that stuff. We talk about it all the time. I love that stuff.
Thank you.
I love seeing the sketches and like the process and the beginnings and then the finished product, and I think it's just great to see.
Some
Yes.
someday those sketches will be worth millions,
Oh,
right?
thank
That's the
God.
goal.
That's the goal. That's good. Yeah, because we should have the goal, guys. If you don't have the goal, we don't know what to do.
Right? Yeah, you always got to be
Yeah,
work towards something.
yeah.
So,
Because I have a big goals that I want to make a museum for Bonnie. Oh, you guys know about Bonnie?
that was going to be my next question. How did you come up with that
Uh,
character?
all right. So basically, it's already on 2029. It's my represent my childhood. So actually this is my personal personal how you call mm, this me. I think that I was inspired for my childhood that when I was 4 or 6 maybe, I love to draw like a dragon from wallpaper on my brother's computer, and my brother told me that you just draw, just follow the line, that's it. And I did, but since day by day, I'm right now. I'm still remember that someone told me that you can live life with drawing. I mean, like children, he will follow the older, right? So I'm just follow the we what I listen to other people that you can live without you can live a life with drawing. So I live my draw skill, and uh I'm not focused on drawing until I was graduation at 2022. And yeah, since I was looking for a job and there is now one accept me, and Bonnie is was created by my big so the Bonnie will I will create the Bonnie as my represent my childhood that he's came back from me from the graveyard. Actually, he's my skill drawing that come back from the graveyard and help me to uh maybe meeting with you guys. I think if I not meeting Bonnie or continue my drawing until animation, I will not meeting you guys. Maybe I uh
He's
will
like your
in
he's
the
like your
office.
he's like your Casper the Friendly Ghost that came back to tell you to draw again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know that I'm thinking about there is a meaning of the pony. Uh, if you see, if you look at the eyes, there is like L O L. L is for the eyes, O is for the nose. So it's mean that maybe you guys know lot of loud, yeah, but I create as a lots of luck. Nah, it,
Oh, that
there. And if you know that the body is become dark, it came from the my childhood that if you drawing, you can live, you cannot live without, you cannot live a life with drawing. So basically, Bonnie is my personal memories for me.
that's that's awesome. That's good to know. That just makes the art that much better knowing that little bit more.
Yeah.
I will never look at Boney the same ever again.
Yeah, this is chill. This is the only child that he wants to draw every day.
So with
He's like your inner child, huh?
Yeah, maybe his friend, my little friend. I wanna make him alive, and maybe that's why I want to make a museum so everyone know that don't be afraid to don't listen to everyone. Just do what inside your heart, you know.
That is so true.
Love it.
Every, everybody,
Yeah,
everybody
that's what
take
it.
that to heart. So
Um,
so with some of these pieces, right? Because you animate them.
Hmm?
What program are you using when you're animating?
Oh, okay. So in this space, actually, everyone has own favorite artist or maybe his their favorite artist. So I have my own, and my favorite artist first is Tony Babel, if you know.
Yep, yep.
oh yeah.
Tony Babel is
Ah,
a
first of
legend.
all, I learn After Effects because Tony Babel using After Effects for make an animation, but I feel like I cannot move the what we call skeleton maybe, yeah, if in After Effects, because in After Effects I feel like we must draw make a circle first and we must shape the body. I cannot do that. So after that, but he's still my favorite artist. And after that, if you know Makebeast, MCBESS.
I don't think I do.
Oh, you should check him. Makebeast, MCBEASS. He is an artist from London, I guess. He's a animator too that have a character, a girl with eyes and tattoo. He's using Adobe Animate, so I will follow him. I will follow him, and right now I'm using Adobe Animate. That's it. Oh no,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Okay, I think I was rock. Am I here? Hello.
You're there.
No, yeah. Sorry,
Ah,
sorry.
okay, okay,
I was looking
okay.
at McBeast and
Makepeace. Yeah,
yeah, I see.
Makepeace.
Sometimes when people tell us to look at things, we go look at them and then we forget that we're running a space.
Yeah. Nah, I already mentioned it on this space. My favorite Makepeace.
That's
Ah,
some cool. I've never seen McBeast before. There's some really
Yeah,
cool stuff going on there.
I
wow,
have
that's
not
really
either.
cool. He have a great animation. He can do music. I want to be like him, but in my way.
Do you do you do any music or I guess I'm terrible at you know listening to audio, but a lot of your stuff has audio, I think, right?
Uh, yeah. I wish I have a skill for making music, but I try to, but it's so hard. But I want it to learn it how to make a music.
So when you animate your piece, and
Hmm?
then after you add, uh, you there's the scratchy film effect that you have to it. Do you post process it? Like, do you put that into Procreate or something, and or Video Leap or something? Is that how you get that?
Ah, okay. If you know my journey, wow, there's a lot of experiment that I want to be like in 2035. So since day by day, I try to experiment how to feel like that, and yeah, I found it. Uh, so now for today, I only just put in into my work after such a long journey, and I found the formula.
That's
You
perfect.
know, yeah.
Well, I mean that's part of the journey, right? Like that's all about the journey is figuring it out. And I mean, you can look at your stuff when you go onto Object and you look at you look at your older stuff and you go through it. Like you can see there's a journey happening there. You're learning things along the way, which is great. I mean, that's what, if you're not an artist, if you're not learning and changing, then maybe it would be boring, right?
Yeah, we must upgrade in every day.
Absolutely.
Even the just small upgrade is okay for me.
I know when I
Maybe bigger.
to get that scratchy effect, I know I use Video Leap is one of the ones I use. There's also another one. Oh shoot,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell is it? I can't remember. There's another one I use, but it's like sometimes I'll like put the filter on and I'll be like, well, that's not enough. So I'll generate the video, but then I'll put it back in, and then I'll add the filter again, and I'll add the filter again. Like I'll do it multiple times so that I can make sure that I get it as much of that as I want. But it's fun experience. I mean, your stuff is great. I love watching your stuff. Like I'll sit here and watch
Thank
these animations loop over and over again for probably longer than I should sometimes.
you.
I
Yeah.
don't. I didn't even really notice like the what you're talking about, but it's the scratchiness kind of thing. I just like it. I don't know. It just reminds me so much of classic animation that you just see that. I don't think of it as like a filter or like something that's actually processed into it. It just seems authentic to me,
Right?
But
Yeah.
now that we're talking about it, I'm like, well, of course it's not on film.
Yeah, I can make it like a real. But I wish create like in the 1930, like every single piece, every single paper is drawing, but it's gonna be hard and need more
More
How
time.
learn.
many how many frames are each of your animations typically?
Okay, so basically it's from 12 principal animation that minimal for 1 second is 24 frames, but the idea is if you draw the jet, Hydra jet, it should be just 12 frames because the jet is so fast, right? Uh,
Yeah.
if you draw the balloon, the what we call like apa, Led Zeppelin balloon, right?
Okay. Yep. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, you draw maybe 30 frame or 40 frames. So if you draw many frames, it will be slow. If you want to fast, just 12 frames or less.
Okay.
That's how frame works.
Some of these pieces, like you've got a lot going on. Like I'm looking at Undead right now, and I mean when you look at this piece,
Oh,
like there's a lot
yeah, yeah.
going. There's a lot going on
That's
in
a
there.
lot. That's a lot. I worked it at 1 month actually.
Really? Yeah, I'd believe it. Because, I mean, you look at the things like there's the guy getting electrocuted and his tongue, but then you look over there and there's handprints coming up against there's a tank of green ooze or whatever, and then you see the little goat. Like there's just wow, there's crazy stuff going on in there.
I just
That's a
barely saw
lot.
Boney pop up in that one for the first time.
Ah,
Yeah, you gotta watch that one a couple times.
may
Really,
I
I'm still
pin
not seeing
on?
the hand in the ooze.
May I pin on the space? It's okay.
Yeah,
So
absolutely. Yeah,
everyone know.
absolutely. Anything that you want to pin up, you please feel free to do so. Absolutely.
Yeah. So everyone know the animation. So this is the implementation of 12 principle of animation that called staging. So first of all, you will see the doctor, and the doctor will be turn on the electricity, and you will see the zombies, right? And after that, you will be see the pony come up and back to the doctor again. So it's called staging.
It's amazing.
So
Yeah, yeah, Willie, if you look in the bottom right there, you can see, or not the bottom right, but the tank in the background with the three tubes. There's hands that push up against there's hands that push up
yeah,
against the bottom.
Oh
hands.
yeah,
Okay.
I just saw him.
Yeah, and then if you look
I
up
was
at,
looking in the top of the tube.
but if you look at the top of the tube, you can see little ghost faces or like little ghosts going by in there too.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in
That's
that
a
piece.
great piece. So it took you a month to create that one?
Yeah, take a month. I just rush before Halloween. So yeah,
I don't know if I got that
the,
piece. I gotta look and see if I own that piece. I don't. What the hell's wrong with me? And that's the thing with your. That is the one thing. I mean, your pieces, your collectors love your pieces. Like if you're not on top of it when you release something, you won't get it on primary. That's for sure. Like your collectors are very quick to pick them up.
thank you so much.
Oh, I'm happy we found you. I mean, this is great and
Yeah,
to be able to talk to you and hear the background.
I mean, I still can never find anything on primary. Like, like I've been following you for well over a year now, and I can't ever catch a primary. I think I caught one primary sale, maybe. I got that. I did get that horse piece though, so I really appreciate that. Thank you for that.
awesome. Yeah,
That
yeah. I
horse.
feel glad that I can meet you guys every single in this space for coming in here. Thank you so much. I didn't believe it that I have more friends uh, in country than in my uh, apa call it? In my neighborhood gitu.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
It's funny, right? Like that. That's what
Yeah.
I was at work yesterday, and I was telling the people at work that. Well, I was telling. Sorry, it wasn't somebody at work. I was talking to NFT terrorist on the weekend, and I told him.
Mm-hmm.
I said I talk to Willie more time than I talk to people that live in my own city. Like
Yeah,
I,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
I feel the same.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I don't like the people in my city. They're boring. They don't draw or animate or anything like that. They're boring.
we get to be nerds in this world. I like it.
Come on.
So, I wanted to ask about this. You did this collab called Waiting, where it's like 3D animation, I guess is how this was done with
Mm.
Vetamagu or I'm not Vetmagu.
Fatum good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my friend. He's from Indonesia too. That have a skill 3D artist, and right now I think he's going to real life job. I think
Oh,
I don't know where is he.
so how did that feel? It must be neat for you to see your two-dimensional character turn into 3D. Must have been kind of cool to see that. Cause
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like, whoa, this is so cool that my friends Fatamagu, uh, he create he recreate Bonnie into 3D, and he uh customization his body wearing jeans, wearing a suit like that, but he's still busy in real life.
I guess it's the only time you see Boney wearing clothing.
Yeah, yeah, because he told me that he's a pony in his world, so he will be wearing a suit.
That's awesome. Yeah, he's got well, Boney's
Yeah,
got
I
he's,
really,
he's got
really
places to be. He's got business to do.
like it. He's waiting for hope.
So how many like right now or do you work on a lot of pieces at once or do you always focus on one piece before you start another piece?
Okay. I'm a person that I cannot do multiple work, so I'm just focus one because I don't know if you animating you should on focus, like you cannot distract it because we sometimes we learn from a real life movement. So I for me especially cannot do multiple work, you know.
No,
So
it's
you must
that's
be
that's
focused.
that's your process. That's how it works for you.
Yeah, yeah,
It is what it is. It is what it is.
It's hard enough for me just to get one thing done,
Yeah.
let alone more than one at a time.
What is your I know it's an unfair question that I'm going to ask, but what's your favorite piece that you've created so far?
My favorite piece. I if you see on Pinterest, Spirit Love, bro. That's my favorite.
Which one? The one on the pin tweet?
And yeah, one of my favorite because I can do with mouse with working space like you see in Pinterest, and I feel proud this piece. And also, if you see on object, on object,
Uh-huh.
there is a Bonnie bring a candle from graveyard. What we call, what,
Let me find it
wait,
here.
wait. Uh,
I mean, he's always
oh,
got a
believe,
candle.
believe, believe, believe. If you know believe,
Let me find
wait,
it. Let me find it here. Gotta look.
believe.
Oh yeah, right
Yeah,
there. Right, the one with the
Ah,
headstone and the yeah,
this
yeah.
piece is my favorite. Yeah, I know for me this animation is simple, but the meaning is that we still believe what we love. So just believe that what you do, it will be great. You know, don't stop breathing. No, never stop breathing.
That's a good positive. That's good positive attitude to have.
That's the meaning of this piece, guys. You can check on the pin tweet.
I love that. We still believe in what we love. That's why we keep getting up and surviving during this journey. It's so true, you know?
Yes. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, and we are here.
Yeah. People should read that every morning. People should read that one.
And you should try to brave yourself as uh, I want to say that one of artists name is Trev Elvis, that he is actually an introvert, but he tried to challenge himself to speak up on space, and he did it. So why not? I will try to speak in space right now, saying I did it.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now you won't be able to stop. You're going to be in spaces all the time now.
Nah.
Well, it's good. You
yeah.
know,
I think
it's really
you've
good.
got a lot of collectors that would like to hear from you.
Yeah.
So
And, you know, our space is
I think it's great.
we really we enjoy it. I mean, Willie and I are nervous every time we start a space. We've been doing this for 2 years, and every Tuesday, I'm nervous.
Uh,
I get nervous all the time about doing this because I don't know. It's just it's a scary deal that you have to come on here and people are here to listen to you. Like
mhm.
everybody that came in here tonight, they're not here to listen to me and Willie. They're here to hear you, and for you, I, I think it's a great thing when artists get up some courage who have never done this before. When they get up, they come in and share this stuff with people. It's really important. I mean, it's easy for us to look at your art and to go, I love this art. This art is beautiful. I like the colors. I like the motion. I like all of this. But when we get to hear from an artist about meanings and what their favorite piece is and how they created something, that brings so much more value to the art. And I appreciate it very, very much. Like to hear the little things, like tonight to hear that you created your early pieces with a mouse, like that's awesome. Like
It's wild.
that's amazing. Because
Thank,
yeah, anybody that's tried to draw anything with a mouse, that's a big pain in the ass. But no,
thank you so much. I'm still not believe it, but it's real.
yeah, it's very real. And you're taking the place by storm. Are you working on a piece right now? What are you working on right now?
Okay. Right now, I'm still working on a collaboration with uh, Marv. He's invited me to working on his new collection called Dagon Dex, and it will be on Solana. Yep.
Do you know when that piece is coming out, or will it come out when it's ready and that's it?
Yeah, right now I'm still working on it.
Okay. Yeah,
We talk it each other.
that's good.
I think yeah, the deadline is on 10 February, so maybe in the middle of month.
Oh, okay. So you do have a deadline, sort of.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. That's why I always when I want to drop my piece, I always create a card title. You know that card title
Oh yeah.
before I drop my piece. I try to make same as like a cartoon. If you know, if you see the cartoon, it will be there is a title. Name is card title. So before the show, there is a card title, and I've tried to make it my own. So
Cool.
it's feel like you will be watching my enemies.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, progressing along and you're gonna make it yours. That's awesome. I love all of this. Your pieces are just wonderful. The other one I got too, just the other, I remember I got that Unforgettable that you had released. What the hell was that for? That was for an event, wasn't it?
Everybody.
Unforgettable. Okay. So suddenly, Indie Robot invite me. Hey Lombril, do you want to join us? What kind of event? I asked him, and he said that it's a Indomie event. So Indomie is a noodle from Indonesia. It's
Right.
instant noodle.
It's
Wait,
that's so interesting. I bought one. I had no idea what it was at first, and then I'm like, oh, okay, interesting.
so basically, it's an event made by Indie Robot, initiation by him. It's a movement. I don't know, a movement. So a few artists working on noodle. You can create
Oh, did he break up there? We just lost Willie. Lombril just disappeared. Uh-oh. At least I'm still here, I guess. Where'd Willie go? Willie went. We're all still here. All right, we'll take a moment here. We'll let everybody get all figured out here again. I can't hear Lombril anymore. Willie disappeared. It happens. It's Twitter Spaces, you know. If you listen to enough Twitter Spaces, you know that this is par for the course. But we're here. We're not going anywhere. We'll just take a moment, and we'll get everybody up and back running again. So no big deal. Just wanted to give just to reset the room a little bit while we're hanging out here. Um, we are WXAPK. This is the Night Train. We do this every Tuesday night at 9 p.m., interviewing artists about the art and the journey. Tonight, our guest is Lombril. Next week, we will be having. I can't remember who we're having next week. Next week, we're going to be having Salawaki. And then the following week after that, we're going to have Lily White as our guest artist. We're here every Tuesday. Thank you very much for everybody joining us tonight. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your own personal lives to come in here and hang out with us and to support our space and to listen to our artist. Just to give a shout out to Bear Biggs, Juliette Haas, Innovative, Samuel, Monomel, Fendo de la Creme, Magori, Oseven, Early Saint, Hash Brown, Lemon Party, Stacy Sullivan. Thank you very much for being in here.
Lemon Party.
Lemon Party.
Oh, it cracks me up.
Is there something more to Lemon Party that I would need?
Oh yeah, don't Google it though.
Oh, okay, I won't Google it. All
Yeah,
right.
it's one of those. It's one of those. Don't Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, you either know or you don't.
All
That's
right.
hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to Google it anyways after now.
Well, you might not want to.
All right. I mean that's the thing.
Well, you might want to go to Wikipedia and then search it and just read the description.
Gotcha. I mean it's a fun thing, you know. These spaces. Willie and I have had very very good luck with the spaces where they run pretty good for us, but occasionally these things happen. I mean it's a free thing that's offered to us, and you know. If Uncle Elon feels like throwing in a few curveballs here and there, that's what we deal with, and that's all there is to it. Are you back with us, Lombril?
No.
Yay!
No.
I'm still introduced the best noodle in the world, bro.
I know. Well, let's get back to the noodles.
Yeah, when I was cutting out, I couldn't hear bits, but you were saying something about noodles, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm getting excited now. We're talking about noodles, but we're also talking about rubber hose art, which is kind of similar because they're kind of noodly.
Yeah, I think Elon Musk don't. I think Elon Musk is hate noodle, so like shit. Okay, so what? Indomie?
Right.
Okay, so if you know, there is an instant noodle name is Indomie. If you came to your market or supermarket, there is a or Asian market, I think. There's a noodle named Indomie. It's a white package with a delicious noodle in the front page, and
Indomie
it's
noodle. Looking it up.
yeah, you should try. It's delicious.
Okay, so it's like
And
a fancy ramen, like a fancy top ramen. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
to
yeah.
to kind of to
It's
kind of dumb it down for us North Americans.
oh, I
It's
think
like
it's
a
not.
like a like a like a packaged noodle, like a
Ah, yeah, yeah,
fancy cup of noodles, but it
So
yeah.
looks way better than your standard
I was reading the
top
description.
or cup.
I was reading the description that you had written in here in Unforgettable. So are these noodles plain, and then whatever you cook them in, that's what they taste like, or do these noodles have much of a flavor to begin with on their own?
Yep. So it's basically it's instant noodle. You can easily just cook by
Right.
uh steam or like not steam or boil it. Boil. You must boil it in hot water, and you put on. It's a dry noodle,
Right.
and you just put on the season it from the package.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is
Uh,
like okay, like Billy said, it's like ramen. I got you.
Yeah, like you like
ah,
like you package ramen or cup of noodles, but it looks a
yes.
little nicer, a little fancier, a little better tasting.
It
Yeah.
was funny because I saw this. I think I was the first one to pick one of these up, maybe, or the second one, or I think, or whatever. But I remember I saw it popped up, and I was like, "Oh my god, I gotta get what? It's a Lombrel!" So I just grabbed it, and then after I'm looking at it, I was like, "What the hell did I buy? What is this?" And then
Okay, so the unforgettable is you will be remember how is it taste the Indomie, and
right,
it's great. If you, I wish that if I go to maybe your place, I will bring the Indomie for you.
all right, fair enough.
Oh yeah, you got
So
the, you got
some,
the little egg floating around back there, and
yeah, you can add anything like sausage or spam, whatever you like.
yeah, like throw some ham in there.
Is it perfect when you hungry in the middle of night, like tonight in there? Is it
That's awesome. I love it. Yeah,
yeah, that's
I was happy to get it, and there were some offers on it too. I think as soon as it sold out, people wanted it, but I was like, I'm not giving mine away. You know, you're one of those artists that I know for sure. Well, most of the stuff that I ever collect, any art that I collect, is because I like it, and I don't ever want to get rid of it. It rarely do I ever sell a piece. And you know,
thank you.
your art is definitely some of that art in my wallet that's never going anywhere. It's mine. I bought it. It's not going anywhere.
Thank you. So when I build the museum, you will get free pass because you collect the history.
I would I would come down there for that. I would come to Indonesia for that. I'll just show up
Yeah,
with noodles. I mean, I'd like to come to Indonesia anyways, but
just come in. It's a beautiful place.
Well, you know, we've got. Oh, I got feedback.
now that
Sorry, that's
now
me.
that now that we've got some friends down there, I would it's
Right?
it's not so scary.
We're getting a huge Indonesian following. We've had at least 3 Indonesian artists on now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
chinos, paldi.
Yeah. Which reminds me, I haven't seen Paldi Paldi in a while. Yeah, see
He
what's
may
going on
not
with
be
that.
awake yet.
That's true. That's very true.
Sometimes he's a late sleeper.
That's right. It's good. Um, I'd imagine it's probably a good time if we wanted to bring some folks up if they have questions. We could probably do that now. Monomel has requested a couple times now. We weren't ignoring you, Monomel. We were just having a good conversation. Um, so if it's okay with you, Lombril, I'd like to bring if anybody has any questions for you, I'm going to bring them up. Is that all right with you?
Oh, of course.
Oh, okay,
It's okay.
absolutely.
I'm gonna
I'll
love it.
always like to ask, for sure. So if anybody has any questions that they have for Lombril, please feel free to request, and we'll bring you up. Monomel, how are
Yeah.
you? Haven't heard from you in a bit.
Hey, yo, what's up? Oh my God.
Hey, what's
Hey.
up?
So interesting. I really glad that you have a space with Lombrill. Um, I have a couple of times to, press the button, but I got a phone call and I have to come back in the space, and then I do great. The space is still in here, so I just want to support and a shout out Lombre, some my friend, and actually he is my Genesis collector in Texas.
Ah, yes.
So yeah, hi Brill.
Yo, what's up?
Y-
I'm
you know,
still
it's
hold your peace, man.
that's really great. I mean, that's the first time I really excited about NFT. I did made in Hikat Nang in that time, and after I think it's not 5 minutes, and it sold out by Lauren Brill. So yeah, I do glad that he is my Genesis collector. Um, is because he is really consistent since 2021.
Yeah.
Couple people left since the bear market, but he is still in here. So I do appreciate, and especially he still have my piece. Genesis back then 2021 in Hekatnang, and he's an amazing artist as well. Uh, yeah, I'm so excited to be here. And actually, what he mentioned about Indomie is very addictive. It's very addictive. Me, noodles, it's like a ramen, yes. Even, several countries, uh, they really want to come to Indonesia to taste it and bring, some Indomie go to their country. So watch out, friends, to be addictive a little bit from Indonesian ramen.
That's so cool. That's a cool connection that he's your Genesis collector. That's pretty amazing. And
Yes.
thank you for boosting up the Indome. I said it wrong, didn't I?
Yeah, actually, Indomie is really our memorable noodles. Even though I'm not really love Indomie because it's instant. I do avoid no it's not healthy, right? It's not really healthy food, but sometimes I eat that, and I really know how much they addictive for that is because the taste is so tasty. It's a bit different with Korean ramen, but it's so memorable. This noodle is memorable from my childhood. Our childhood is full of Indomie back in time. It's very delicious. Yeah, and the taste itself is very addictive. And we are having Juliet in the space. Hi, Juliet. If you have time, please come up. Juliet is one of hosts in Flat Space. I do really excited if you have Lauren Bird in Flat Space. Um, I really glad that several people or many people come in the space, especially Flora and your space, Vivek. I don't know to pronounce your name. WX8PK.
That's exactly
It's really long time.
that's
That's
exactly how you pronounce
yep,
it.
like radio call letters.
Okay.
WX8BK. What's that?
Just like that. Yeah. Juliet is she's a great friend of the show as well. We've had Juliet on as a guest. I always make sure I pop into the space tomorrow morning. I'm imagining Juliet's hosting a space, I think. Probably, maybe. Um, she has been every Wednesday morning lately. Love Juliet. Love Juliet's art
Ju-
as well.
Juliet's one of the great artists that didn't make the cut for our collab, which I see iteration popped in down there. So we're gonna get that out as soon as we can. The the first WXCPK collab piece coming to you here very shortly.
That's exciting. I
Yeah,
just I just
and
looked it
so
up.
so to know the people who didn't make the cut, imagine who did.
Right? And when you say didn't make the cut, it's not like Willie said no. It's just that
No, no, no,
she was late.
came in too late.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
on the top of the list. No wait, no waiting, no questions asked for next year.
Wonderful, wonderful photographer. Um, yeah, I just looked it up and in Dome I can buy it here, so I'm gonna go buy some tomorrow. But it says I just looked it up. It says is Indome healthy or unhealthy? And then it says in moderation, it's okay, but if it's the base of your diet, that's no good. So there you go.
I mean, it's any other
That's
noodle,
true.
right? It's just carbs.
Yeah,
So
you gotta
carbs are
carb up.
great for
Gotta carb up. Just gotta carb up. Right on. Cool.
You can take a little bit, I guess. Sometimes I did it. Yeah. By the way, there is um, other friends from Indonesia who's talented artist as well. He's in down there in listener of Parapics.
Oh,
Do
very
you
big.
know him? Yeah, actually, he's a talented artist. Um, he do a lot of consistent art as well. And yeah, I'm so excited that you will have an interview with him if it's possible.
We got we got
So
we got
He's
lists.
he's a big supporter. He's always in here, and I like his stuff. I don't know why we haven't talked to him yet. We'll get in touch there.
We'll have to get in touch. There's
We'll
there's
have to
so
get in
many
touch with Bear Bakes down there.
there's so many artists that like if man, Willie and I at the beginning of this 2 years ago, we weren't sure from we were like, oh, we got to get a guest for next week. We got to get a guest for next week. And then there's points in time where we have people lined up to come on the space. So and then we also have artists on where we're like, damn, why didn't we have you on like a year ago? Like we forgot about you. But yeah, maybe we'll have to have Bear Biggs on someday. That would be really amazing as well. There's lots of art. I was just looking down at the space right now. There's some amazing people in here. There's some great artists in here. Definitely, we'd like to tell everybody at this moment in time, take a look around. Give people a follow in here if you're not already following them. There's some very amazing creative people in here, and there's also some new people in here that I'm excited to learn more about. So that's what these spaces are all about. Just like all this because we got Lombrill on tonight. Yeah, little
Yeah, let's go.
little bony
let's
action.
go.
Let's go.
Hey, Bonnie.
So you've never, Lombrill, you've never minted anything on Ethereum though, right? No,
Not yet
no.
because I'm still prepared. I mean, I have planned that Ethereum is the highest for me. Ethereum is the highest blockchain, I think, because the gas fee is so expensive, and I want to make more exclusive. I mean, like uh, the piece will be a lot of complexity. Like there is a music, there is a lot of character from the any blockchain, and I will combine with character from any blockchain and will be complex. I wish that, but right now I'm still.
Yeah, which is fine. Hey, I'm okay. I'm okay if you stay on Tezos and Sol. I'll keep collecting. It's just it's
Thank you so
yeah.
much.
Do you think
Appreciate it.
do you think someday that you might make a cartoon episode? Have you ever thought about doing a whole
I wish I have a cartoon because remember that Bonnie is a represent of a child that have a hope to live a life from drawing. So yeah, why not? So and also I have heard from someone that school is not appropriate for kids. I mean, it's not good for kids because it's a represent of war or death or something like what we call kekerasan apa ya? Yeah, something like that lah.
uh,
Something bad influence.
that seems a
Well, I
little
mean, like I said earlier, we had Casper the Friendly Ghost, here in the states as a cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
and it was well received. So
Yeah, that's
I don't see why it couldn't be. I mean, but it's the NFT era. Maybe that's what you put on ETH is like it doesn't have to be a 30-minute cartoon either. Maybe you put a 6 minute or a 10 minute
yeah.
full animation and then sell it on ETH, and that's
Yeah,
that's where you get
do you know
some higher
Krinsky?
value. And
Krinsky, yeah, artist.
no,
Kiz Gliskowski. Do you know that? Do you know him?
doesn't ring a
no,
bell.
I don't.
Wait.
He's getting the
He's
information for us now.
yeah, he's a fire animation for mid short animation. I think. Yeah, I can meet like him. He's a animator motion graphic. He's good on Ethereum. If you can see him.
I haven't been on Ethereum in so long. I guess I got to go. Lombrill's given us a few tonight that we've never heard of that
Yeah. I think
we're gonna
the
go down
Billy
down the rabbit hole.
love this. Love this guy. You can see from the super rare. I think the animation is wow.
How do you spell? Is it K?
I just mentioned it at the space comment.
In the top.
Oh, is it,
Okay.
in the comment? Okay. See, and this is where
Yeah.
we all go silent. Shh, everybody go look. Okay.
Manimel, thank you for coming up. I
Yeah,
really appreciate.
actually, I want to add something. Your
Sure.
work is amazing too, Lombrill. You have to
Thank you.
be in it as well. I believe that your art will be so dope in it. Yeah, I will DM you about the things that happen. Maybe we got to something in it. So okay, I will go to my work. Actually, I have a meeting in several minutes. So thank you for host and co-host, bring some Indonesian friend in your space. And yeah, see you next time.
Yay.
Thanks, Monamel. Thanks for popping in and contributing a little bit. Appreciate that very much. You go to that meeting. Get to work, Monamel.
He's a painter. She's a painter. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. It's been great. So yeah, I also like to throw it back out to anybody down there. Once again, if you have any questions for Lombrill, feel free to request, and you can pop up and you can ask your question. If not, we will continue to ask the questions and keep the conversation going.
You,
Love it.
you make it sound like a threat.
Yeah. Well, I'm telling you, it is. Damn
I
it.
mean, unlike last week where I was like trying to fire the hard questions, I'm still like enamored this week. You know, like I'm excited still. Like I'm so excited that we've got him here. Like I don't know, I'm kind of like shell shocked.
Yeah.
You know, deer in headlights, if you will. Uh-oh, now we just lost him. I was leading up to a question.
Oh, there you go. Fuck, you pissed him off.
I
Long
guess,
Bill's
huh?
out.
Ah, damn.
Little
Um,
connection issues.
well,
That's
maybe
all.
while we wait for him, iteration, do you want to say something about the collab drop at all? You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you do, you can come up and say whatever you want.
Right down there, folks. We're in the presence of the first
While we
collab
wait
artist for the
for the long bro to come back.
collab Fun L. It's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, I've been I've been catching up. I've been shopping. I've been sweeping his floors up. I'm like, I don't know why I'm, like I love his art. Why am I like worried about Tentez right now? Like, no, like so many of his different pieces speak to me like on a personal level. Roller coasters and fishing boats. I'm like those are like personal things to me.
Right? I like the I like the carefree, lazy kind of attitude of Boney. You know, like he's just always relaxing, doing something. Yet there's some that are he's in intensity. Like I mean, making snow angels for crying out loud. I mean, where does that even come from? That's a question that I have because it doesn't snow in Indonesia, does it?
That's a great question. I don't know. I've never
All
been.
right, well, hopefully he's able to make his way back in because that's a question I got to ask is where that inspiration came from. Yeah,
And
I'm not really even sure where the first time I saw Lombrill's art was. I'm not sure how it came across my radar. It could have been when we were starting to look for Rubber Hose art, maybe. I think Sasha Chudo was one of the first.
I've no, I feel like I feel like I saw it like very shortly before that, and he was like the only one I knew that did Rubber Hose art when Mike Nat, because
Right.
I put out a thread a while ago asking for Rubber Hose art, and Mike Nash just spammed it with so many great artists,
Mike Nash would
and
know.
yeah, and I feel like Lombro was the only one that I actually had seen before. I don't know where or why or how, but
And once again, Lombrill's another one of those people that we just like never reached. We are like, oh, Lombrill won't want to be on. And I guess prior to this year, maybe not because he's never spoken Spaces before. One this year, we're the second.
and now he
Spaces.
keeps getting booted out, so maybe maybe Elon doesn't want him.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll stay here. We'll keep the
We'll
home
get him
fire.
back up here.
We'll keep
I
the
think
home
he's back.
fires. Oh, and Fendel had an error coming up too. Oh, we got Lombrill.
It's just one of those bad connection kind of nights, huh?
Happens.
Yo.
Hey,
Ah. Come on.
look, man,
I
you
thought-
can't just walk away like that.
No, I'm not. I'm not walking away.
No.
I thought I'm not rock. That's why I'm staying. You guys just talk each other, not for me.
It's all right. We said
And that's why you said.
we said
I'm
lots.
rock.
We said lots of good stuff about you when you were gone.
All right.
Willie, did you have a question you were going to ask before the last time you got rugged there?
I did, but I can hold it because I got that one written down. You were gonna ask about
The snow. Okay, so I was looking at this. Where did a piece go now? I think it was called Daydreaming, laying in the snow, doing a snow angel.
Oh.
Where did that idea come from? Because it doesn't snow in Indonesia, does it?
Yeah. It's dry in here. There is no snow.
Right.
It's only rain. There is no. Actually, there is a snow in Indonesia, but the temperature is too high, so it will be melt in the sky and it will become the rain.
Boney in the it wasn't called that. It was called Boney in the snow. Is it? Oh fuck! This thing is taking forever. So where did the idea come for this piece? Because you've got Boney in the snow with candy canes. Like,
Oh, so the idea is came from again, the cartoon guys that I watch, I still remember the cartoon's name. You guys know lah. Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There is a scene that Tom playing with snow and make it an angel snow, and that's why I search on internet every every winter season there is there is a thing to do to create an angel snow, right?
Right.
A snow angel. Yeah.
Boney in the
Snow
winter.
angel.
That's the idea came from because uh, the piece is dropped on winter, so I wanna brings the vibes. So
That's
why not?
that's awesome.
To create-
Okay. Well, that answers
There.
my question.
And
Well,
and
there's also snowy, and there's the piece I picked up on Soul that's in the snow.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's a Santa piece.
yeah.
There's quite a few snow pieces. Have, have you have you ever been to the snow? Do you get snow down
No,
there?
no. Oh, I think because I love to play games like you know Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is snow there, and I learn how the snow works and how it feel like it's a cold and the environment. There is snow in the leaf, woods, and if you saw the snowy,
Yep.
it's actually inspired by SpongeBob that he play on the sand, mountain sand that he only use his butt for ski. So I want to twist in snowy.
Yeah, I
Wee and
guess
it's
that.
snowy.
I
Yeah,
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the first time I uh learn how to make a background moving and
Oh, cool.
the animation just do
Oh, instead of keeping the background the same and moving the
ah
foreground. Yeah,
yes,
I see that now. That's
it's great.
interesting.
It's a snowy.
I own that one too, Snowy. I've been going through these because it's like every time I go to them, I'm like, damn it, I don't own that one. Why don't I own that one? But I own Snowy. I like Snowy. I bought Snowy a long time ago too. A year ago I bought Snowy, so I bought that on primary too. Nice.
Thank you.
Oh, dude, I love it. No, thank you. I'm just doing the collector part. You're the creator. If it,
I appreciate man.
your work is wonderful. We do appreciate it very much. It's and you mean you're making Willie spend money tonight too. He's dropping his Tez
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, I'm I'm cleaning up some floors here. I was
Oh,
telling Bits that while you were out that just this last time that so many of your pieces are so they have such a personal connection to me. Like Life is
uh,
a Roller
yeah.
Coaster and Tradition where he's fishing. Like my whole family we're big fishermen and we kind of lake fish every year and it's kind of like
Yeah,
our summer.
yeah.
And so
Oh,
there's just so much that's like so personally connected. And, not to mention that
oh,
I love Rubber Hose, and that's how that's kind of like I don't know. It's like the first form of art that I've ever really like known and loved from those early animations. So how do you get away from that?
And
yeah. Versus, huh?
anytime you want to come make a snow angel, feel free to come to Canada and you can make a snow angel.
I wish.
There's lots of snow here right
It's
now.
coming
I'll
there.
tell you that. There's tons right now.
Yeah, I love to hear from the Willie and you beats. You guys really love my words, and also Bonnie. And yeah, anything you see, it's it can relate to your personal memories. Actually, if you see the fishing, it's also my family. routine in Sunday last year or a long time ago. I'm still remember when I fishing with my family, but I can't fishing. I can't throw what we call the tools for fishing.
The lure.
The lure, yeah. I can't throw the lure and it just stuck at the roof. And
Yeah, we all do that. I don't care how good you are or how long you've been fishing, you're still gonna catch a tree above you or a bush every once in a while.
yeah, and I, if you guys see the legacy, right? The 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 name of Harper, that Bonnie bring lure and small boat. It's the boat is inspired from in traditional Indonesia tools. The name is otok otok. If you want to see it, otok otok is a toys, a boot toys for kids.
Okay.
So the sound is like a otok 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 otok, just float in the water. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's cool.
What else? What was like that? What the hell was that similar to that? The sound. Oh, that was T.J. Hinos, wasn't he? That the sound of the jellyfish, or the name of the jellyfish
Yeah.
was the sound that he
Yeah.
used, or something.
The name what yeah, the name of a jellyfish or something, I think.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, okay.
Uka. Oh, I can't remember what the hell it was. I was telling Willie last week, or after we had TJ Hinos on, we're starting to think that maybe we need to learn to speak some Indonesian, because
Oh,
if we
Damn it.
if we
I,
keep
I,
if we,
I
if,
meant to and then I got too busy writing the description.
but
for-
I looked up, so I looked up hello in Indonesian, and there was a more proper way to say it, and then there was kind of a loose way to say it, and it was just halo or halo or something like that. HALO, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
For hello, just hello,
Yeah,
hi.
you're right. It's like
If you want to know how it's going, just say apa kabar, apa kabar. It's mean what's up.
apakabar.
Yes,
I got to roll my
apa
R a little
kabar.
bit more. Apakabar.
Yeah,
Look at me go.
baik, baik, baik means
Apakabar.
yeah, good. Good is bike, not bike, but not bicycle. Just bike, BAIK, bike.
Bike. So you put
Good.
a little bit of a bike. You go a little bit up on the.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes. I'm good. Saya baik.
Say a bike.
Yes.
So bike
That's a
bike is good.
in the yes.
Okay. Look at us learning here.
Well, I mean, we've already learned the difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius several times.
Right.
Between me and you, and the difference between the metric system and the imperial system for weights and measures. So I feel like we've conquered that. I think languages are the next thing we should teach the
Right.
people.
That's right.
It's not about us learning; it's about teaching the people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, there is a lot of language in Indonesia. There is a traditional. There is a formal. For the formal is only for Indonesian. Like you said, the apa kabar, baik. And if you come to my city, there is a lot. There is still uh, my language city. So I think the best way to learn Indonesia is from the basic. It's Indonesian language or bahasa.
The,
Sounds
the local language, not the formal language.
Yeah, there is still local language,
Yeah,
and it's Java.
that's
That's
that's why everyone that we've talked to that is not a native English speaker like yourself speaks
Mm.
speaks much better English than me and Bits do, because you guys learn the more proper English, which we should all be speaking. We're just lazy. So that's what
Ah,
makes you guys like understand it better and like know it more. Okay, how do you say I'm gonna go somewhere. How do you say cactus?
cactus. The plant cactus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's same like cactus, cactus.
Oh well, that didn't go very
Same.
far.
Right?
How do you say train stop?
Train stop. Hmm. Train is kereta, kereta api.
Kereta
Kereta
api.
api.
Kereta api.
Yes. If you say kereta in Malaysia, it should be a car, not a train.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's a lot
but I
of it.
imagine this Boney is not sitting at a train stop. I imagine he's at a bus stop in the cactuses.
Oh, so you say train stop?
I'm looking at the piece waiting, and
Hmm.
he's got the
So it's
cactuses behind him. They're all pink, and it was a collab you did with Vetamagu.
the bus stop,
Oh, the
the
3D one?
Magu piece, the 3D piece. Oh, halte, halte. In Indonesia, is halte.
And that stop?
Bus stop.
Well,
Yes, halte.
I wanted to know train stop though because this is the night train broadcast. So
Oh,
bus stops oftentimes look like train or can look like train stops. So I was like, well, what if we just call it a train stop for a minute?
oh. Uh, for train stop is a stasiun. 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 It's
That's
a
you like
bus. Yeah.
station.
Yes.
Yeah. I was gonna give it away, but I don't think I am. I don't know. We'll see. I might give it away. I might give it away to one of my collectors. Share
Then
some
yeah.
love. Spread some love around. But it's a great piece though. So I don't know if I want to now.
If you give it away, Willie, then you're gonna have to buy another one.
Well, that's the
Oh.
problem is the floor was cheap, but now it's not. The floor was giveaway
Just sweep
prices,
away.
and now it's not.
Well,
Thank you
that
so
looks good.
much.
That looks good for a giveaway then, because it looks like you're a big baller when you're giving away the hive.
You know what? That's a great idea. That's not a bad
Cool.
idea. No, it's a really killer piece. I have a piece with cactuses too that I do some
Oh,
giveaways with.
thank you so much. I just saw the object right now. Thank you so much.
I don't know why I've been sleeping on not buying your stuff. I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I can't ever catch anything on Prime. We already know that, but anyway. Okay. I had other questions too. So with all your rubber hose background and
Mhm.
everything like that, and the release of Disney's Steamboat Willie into
Mhm.
public domain, are
Yep.
you have you done a Steamboat? I mean, you haven't released one that I see. Have you done a Steamboat Willie piece? That are you planning on doing one, or is that something? I mean, it seems like something that a lot of people wanted to
Boat.
cash in on.
Hmm. Yeah. I wish that I can create my own steamboat that inspired by Steamboat Willie, even though it's already on public, but I have my own style. Yeah, with pony, of course.
Well, yeah, I mean that's kind of like that's what I'm thinking is like if you were to do it, you would do something that would be like Boney in there instead of Willie, but something in your style, but kind of a
Yep.
take like your take on that classic.
Yeah, I will take it. Uh,
Just seems like something that would be a fit, but you know, I just look at it
It
from
would
the
be.
collector side of what I want to see.
It
yeah,
would
yeah,
be. It would be better if Lombrill did it.
That's you know what? That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Bits.
yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Be better if it was Steamboat Boney.
Because I love to the experiment. Like I need to something edit from the idea and make it my own.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, right?
Yep.
That's what it's all
Because
about.
uh, I I do prefer for I don't like to copy from other artists. I just to love to maybe twice twist it and don't like yeah don't copy lah. You know, just create your
Okay.
own.
All right.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. Your ideas are great anyway, so you don't need to copy anybody. Hell
Yeah,
no.
you just uh take the you can modification. You know what I mean, right?
Willie's buying up all these. Willie's buying up the pieces. Look at you go, Willie. I just I just put another piece in the. That's the thing that I've been trying to figure out because I bought Lombrill pieces for WX8BK and I bought some for myself. So that's where I was getting confused with my collection because
Ah,
I was like shit, I was pretty sure that I owned this, and then I look and go, oh no, WX8BK does. Which is good. That's okay. It's okay. And WX8BK is a good place for it as well. I'm
thanks. Yeah.
so your next go ahead.
Is it the same person? We EXWK
Yeah,
BK?
so WX8BK is just kind of our it's like our radio station, and then Willie
Oh,
and I um are the hosts that usually when
oh, okay.
usually when you see Twitter posts under WX8BK, it's me doing them.
Oh,
Most of the
okay. You are
time.
the behind.
Yeah, yeah, most of the
Yeah,
time.
good. Choo choo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sun is
Dude, you
coming.
know how much I love that. I appreciate your
Yeah,
interaction
yeah.
with them. I really that means I seriously it does. There's a few people every morning when I drop those trains and there's a few people that have their own things that they say back to me and you always say the choo choo. Let's I love that, man. I love that so much.
Yeah, I really like to interact people that there is not only GM guys. There is a lot. There is will be like choo choo or how you doing or something like
Mhm.
how you guys going or
Yep.
it's not only GM. You can ask about a what is going, what is they do, whatever is it. Is it even though it's just choo choo, it's a cool.
Yeah. No, it means the world to
Love
me.
it.
It means the world to me when you say that. I love it. It's awesome. I appreciate it very, very much. And that's what it's
Yeah,
about,
thank
you know? I mean, I just to get the little bit of interaction in a day is great, man. It just goes to show, you know, that somebody's paying attention and that you've taken a second out of your day to acknowledge, right? Which is really good. That's you know, I find that so often people don't put any effort. I think if people put a little tiny effort or just a little bit to make it know that that's Lombrill. Like if I see that choo choo every day, I know it's you, man. I don't even have to see that Lombrill next to it. I know it's you that said that, right?
yes, it's cool. It's Bonnie too, man.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's what I have to ask now. Is this Lombrill or is it Boney? That's good.
uh,
You gotta, you
good.
gotta, you gotta put your own gifts out there so that you can drop those in there. Get some bony gifts out there so we can drop those around.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. I ever dropped a train, but it's on dialect. If you know, guys, dialect is a application from Solana that you can collect stickers as an CNFT and you can use on chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, say dialect.
Damn. It's a good thing. See, it's Solana. See, it's a good thing that I got my Solana wallet opened up again last week.
Yeah, probably maybe next month or yeah, hopefully I can create a train for Intezos after this maybe, but in in a different angle.
Right?
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's go. I
You're
think I have because maybe last year I was tired as like my art. If you can see in the latest my drop that tired is full. It's
yes,
actually
yes.
my represent my my brain maybe. But right now, I guess I have an idea to create a train for Bonnie, and let's see.
There you go.
Okay,
It's,
that's it.
do you like it? Do you like it when people give you ideas? Do you like it when you get ideas from other places? Does it make it a little bit easier? Or do you
Yeah.
yeah.
For actually, uh, for making one art, there is it needs 2 weeks for me, because the 1 week is I'm just laying down, daydreaming. What should I draw? Maybe until 3 5 days. I don't know. Something just looking around at my garden, looking the sky, looking for an idea. And now we can find in this space. And yeah, the train is the answer.
I like Tired is a really good. It's a good piece. The Tez Pole piece. It's a really good piece actually.
Ah,
It's
it's
very. It says a lot.
it's uh it's an even made by Indie Robot again. He just said, "Guys, come on, create pool. Okay, let's go." And I could as soon as possible. I think it's only 2 days or 3 days. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's still on primary, right?
yeah. It's about edition, I think. It
Oh,
was
okay.
Why
yeah.
do I not
Uh,
have one of these? Do I not have one of these? What the hell am I? Oh, the
I
WX8BK doesn't.
I picked one up earlier today.
All right. WX8BK is going to get one right now then. I have one, but I don't think WX has one, so we're going to put one of the WX8BK.
No, it's not. It's not on primary still, but there were a couple
yes,
listed at 199, 1.99 cents.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, because it was yeah. All
yes.
right. So I'm probably buying it off
It's
of Tezos Art Collective or something.
No, I make sure that we don't. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Oh, look, awaiting confirmation and click bot.
All right. That I don't.
Cool. Here we are buying art. And folks, I
That's what it's
definitely
all about.
ah. Wait, did you know Scoot Pit? Do you know? Wait. I have a memorable piece that I worked in 3 months. Oh, damn, bro, that's a long learn it. So wait, I have one. Wait,
Okay, what now?
so it was I mean on object. Wait, let me show you. It's my first time I learn animation frame by frame. Hmm. There you go. You can searching. Yes. Wait, let me share. You can ask anything, guys. Wait, while I'm searching.
Um, while you pull that up, what
Ah, please. I just post on on page. Oh, this is 3 month. I'm still remember how suffer it is. It. Animation is hard, but because I love it, so I must to finish it. So
Oh yeah,
start,
I never saw this one.
yeah, finish what we started, and here you go. Here you are. You can see it right now.
Oh, that's a great. I just bought one of those. I like that piece. I had never looked at that piece before, and that's
Where's it minted at? It's not under
it's
your
on
wallet,
it's
is it?
on object, but it doesn't look like that. It's green on object. It looks like it's got like a DJ set of DJ tables almost in a
Yeah,
track.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
K14 on the track.
yeah.
He's made a music.
Oh, is there a track on it? There's,
Yeah.
oh
There is a
shit.
music.
Oh shit! I gotta click on this. I gotta get this on the computer right now. I gotta hear this. Yeah, I just bought. I had never clicked on that piece before, and then I clicked on it just a few minutes ago. I clicked on it and I was like, holy shit! This is like, oh, I'm like, this is great. This is like, it's damn near a short movie.
Oh, I love these
Yeah,
sketches under here too.
and I'm working with my mouse again, and it's 3 months. Oh my god, there's a lot time working on this, and I regret that. I'm not regret. I mean, I'm learn about if you put a lot of things in your animation, there will be a long time you will working on it.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, well, I gotta try this out here. It's not firing up on the computer. Let's get this going here. Who did so? So you did the animation, and what's his name? Kiku?
K14, yeah, Imam Kiku.
He
Kiku
did. He did the.
K14.
Oh, I gotta hear that.
He
Okay.
did the music.
All right. Let's see this here.
And this is my first time uh, working on with musician in Tezus. It's almost 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, there's the drop.
Yep.
It's dope, and I tell you, I'm listening. I got some headphones on right now, man. The bass is there. Oh, that's a cool piece. I'm glad I bought that. I'm glad I just got. That's great. 3 months, hey. So in that 3 months,
3 months, man.
three
Oh,
months for
man.
55 seconds. So, I mean, you'd probably be you'd probably be a little bit quicker now. Maybe. Do you think it would take a little bit less time now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've learned a lot from that piece, bro.
Yeah. Right.
But I'm so glad that I can finish it and learn from this piece, so I can do better right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a cool piece. I'm definitely gonna give one of those away.
Right, folks. There's a whole there's some up there. Go get them. Go get them. If you haven't collected any Lombrill tonight while you've been listening to us, what the hell are you doing?
It's okay if you guys listening, guys. Don't worry. If you just love it, I really appreciate it.
Well, like I say, everybody came in here tonight because we had you on. They don't like to listen. They don't. They're not here to listen to Willie and I.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
We
Some love.
we've talked a lot about your art and like since you've become an artist, like what were you doing before you became an artist? Since it's kind of been recent for you.
Yeah, I have told that I I'm when I was graduation in my college, and I'm just looking for a job and there is no one
Oh, so you just
accept
you
me.
just barely graduated college and there was no work opportunity for you
Yep.
because of the world shutting down for COVID and all that, or
Yeah, yeah. Because I
oh,
was graduation at 2022, which is the first COVID in my country. It's April,
yeah,
so there is it's so hard for me that looking for a job in my
wow.
current city. So yeah, I'm glad that I can see NFT,
So you're
and
you're a young guy then.
I'm 28.
Yeah, that's. I mean, we're in our 40s. We're the old guys around here. So
uh,
yeah,
okay, that's okay. Just number,
that's
guys.
We're old.
oh
We're
yeah.
old, but we're cool.
Yeah,
It just means I
love
have
the
a little
fun.
extra money to spend on art I like.
Just means we have to work harder.
Yeah,
No, that
Yeah.
before I was in this space, I don't know, I'm just looking for a job, and sometimes when I go home, I'm just draw the Simpson, follow the hype. Like in Instagram, there is a hype that if there is a new movie, you must create your own style. Like the poster, like the
Yeah.
Avenger. We draw it by own style and just post it in Instagram, and that's it. It just to introduce ourselves as an artist, especially for the Simpson. But it not work. It worked, but yeah, there is no. I mean, there is no money in there, and I'm glad that I saw one of artists and try to jump into the space, and yeah, we meet in here and still creating an animation.
That's it's really awesome that you had this opportunity, that
Yes,
you were able to
thank
do
God.
this. Like, yeah, no, that's a really true story that we just heard from you right there. I mean, we've heard it a couple times how it's basically saved people's lives. Give you
Mm,
something to do. Like the fact that you could bring in some kind of income. Why not? Like it's beautiful. And I mean, the sky's the limit now.
yep, that's right.
Hopefully, years from now, somebody will be on a space and go, "Well, I learned rubber hose art from an artist called Lombril." Right? Right?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I never wonder if I can make this. Also, my parent, my brother, they have no idea what I do, but it's real.
Yeah. No, it's very real.
Uh, I'm just working on at home, and I can live a life with my drawing.
No, it's beautiful. And that's the dream, man, and I'm happy that you can. And I'm happy that you're sharing it with all of us here. Well, I guess if you weren't sharing it with all of us, you wouldn't be you wouldn't be making any money.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Living the dream.
Yeah.
living a dream, but I'm still trying to reach my dream that making a body museum so everyone know that there is a hope, there is a belief. If you believe what you do,
Oh, you met have the Boney Museum.
yeah.
Once a year there'll be a Boney Festival.
Oh, I wish that I have
Right?
That's
one.
that might exist somewhere already.
Not that
I don't know,
Oh, you
Germany,
will.
Japan, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. Somebody
You
that lost a
will.
giant war, they're usually one of the first to have a boning museum
um
festival.
Yep. I wish I had.
well,
I have it.
I just wanted to throw it out to everybody. I think we're going to get pretty close to wrapping this one up for the evening. But if anybody else out there, if anybody's thought up of any questions that you wanted to pop up and ask Lombril before we finish off, now would be the time to do it for sure.
Yes.
It's been a great conversation. I mean, I've enjoyed this so much. I'm like I said earlier, for you to come on and chat with us is our honor. We appreciate it so very very much, and being able to learn about the things behind the art, especially when the
Yep.
art is so good and we enjoy it, to be able to learn the things behind the art really makes a huge difference. I think, and I hope somewhere down there, I hope somebody that was listening tonight that never knew who you were, I hope that, we've opened their eyes and that, they're running out to collect your stuff now too, hopefully. Keep an eye
Thank
open for
you.
sure. Uh-huh.
Thank you so
Absolutely,
much. And I
absolutely.
will not. I won't stop reading. I never stop reading, bro.
Good.
Let's go.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
this has been one of those fun nights where I'm glad that Bits is here to pick up the slack when I'm just like
When you're collecting.
in no, when I'm just enjoying like the conversation, and I'm like, you know, I'm like I
Ah,
feel like kind of starstruck, I guess. I'm like, oh man, I just love it so much, and I'm glad that Bits
thank
is
you,
there to
man.
to,
Oh my
to take over the
god.
conversation, and and they
Yeah,
keep it going for us.
I was worried tonight. I was worried tonight because
same, same.
well, yeah, good. That's good. I'm glad we thank. That's a good.
Yeah, I'm so glad, bro.
I'm glad we both showed
So
up then.
yeah,
Otherwise, Willie would have been just here by himself going, "Hello."
Oh no, that wouldn't have lasted more than 5 minutes.
No, it's
I'm not hanging out by myself.
no, it's a bit. Like I say, I mean, I was being totally honest. You know, when I said at the beginning of this, when I told you that, you know, I get nervous every time we're going to fire up one of these spaces, I get so super nervous. And you know, so I think it kind of helps when we have someone like you come on who's a little bit nervous about coming on. It helps because we're both in the same place. Doesn't matter that I've done 100 whatever of these shows. You know, it doesn't. It's still the same for me every time. I get butterflies in my stomach, and I'm not sure if I can do it, even though I've done so many shows. And sometimes Willie feels that way, but you know, and if I feel really hard about it, if I feel really nervous, I text Willie. I go, "Fuck Willie, I don't know, man. You gotta pull some shit out because I'm like super dying here, nervous." But you know,
Yeah, we got this.
we got this. We got this.
we got this. Yeah.
We figure it out. Even if we don't, we fake it.
Cool. Let's try to. Find
Yeah. At least we have the same nervous right now, but we made it, guys. That we can talk each other and sharing our idea and
Yeah.
my experience. I'm so glad that I can talk in here with you guys.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you very much, and I'm glad you came out, and I'm glad we were your second space. I appreciate that very much. And I hope
Yeah,
I
it will be my memorable. It's my memories.
well, it's good. Hopefully we made it a little bit easier for you for the next one that you go and do too, right? So
Awesome.
that's what it's all about. Well, yeah, you know, I think on that note, um, we could just say our goodbyes here. I want to thank you very, very much, Lombril, for taking time
Appreciate it.
to come and visit us. Thank you very much for creating the art. Um, we will be keeping an eye out and watching for your next release. I guess I got to get over on Soul and pay attention because that's where I'm gonna be able to collect you next. I'm really excited about that. You shared a lot with us and you opened up our eyes to your world and why you create. I mean, Boney has a life. Boney has a huge life now. Like to me, Boney, it's you. I mean, right? It's your childhood. Whenever I see Boney,
Yeah, yeah.
so
Oh my god. Thank
Yeah.
you so much. I really appreciate it, guys. It's my pleasure to be a speaker in here. And yeah, don't be afraid to become a speaker.
that's
Yeah,
because
thank you for joining us. You know, and
yes,
you know these all live on YouTube, so you know don't be afraid to share it if you don't want to speak for a little while. You know, share the link and say, "Hey, listen to this instead."
but I like
But
I,
no, it's no keep getting out there and spreading your name and you know
yes,
speaking in
yes, I
spaces,
will.
and that's
I will.
and but more importantly than that, like keep producing great art. You know,
Thank you.
you can see from your Genesis to the most recent stuff that you know you're only getting better, and it's only up from where you're at. So yeah,
Mhm.
excited to see you know the rest of your
Yeah,
journey and follow you.
appreciate it. Yeah, I feel. Oh, come on, guys. Thank you so much. This is one of support for my mind, my mental. I don't know, but you guys made me my day. You guys love to. You guys love Bonnie too. So
heck
yeah,
yeah.
let's create another one. Create
Yes, we do.
more and more.
Hey, and anytime you want to come back and you got something you want to talk about, if you're doing a drop or you just want to come in and chat, anytime you want, you're more than welcome when we're around to come and chat with us. And if you got something you want to promote, by all means, definitely come by. Um, we're
Of
always
course, I
here
do.
for you. You know, if you and you know, and if with your experience, if it's been great, you can share that with others. If you have people that are scared to talk or whatever, you know, maybe point them in our direction, and we'll bring them on, and we'll see if we can beat them up and get them up here talking. Just kidding. Just kidding. Cool.
Let's
No,
go.
this has been an amazing conversation. Um,
Yeah, this is a long conversation I got in the space, guys.
huh?
Woo, we did it.
You did. You did a great job too, man. You did fantastic.
Yeah, your English is as good as ours. So don't let that keep you from speaking any other language.
No,
Thank you, guys.
it's been all good. Well, folks, I think we've come to the end of the train, the night train. The train's pulling back into the station. The conductor's going to kick us off here pretty soon. Um, I wanted to thank our guest of honor, Lombril, for coming on with us tonight. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you to everybody that joined us this evening on this wonderful ride. We always appreciate all of our listeners as well. Bear Biggs, Juliet Haas, Samuel down there, McGroby. I'm sorry if I mess up any names. Early Saint, the number one hash brown down there, Pendu. Thank you very much. Sister Sage just popped in back there again. We appreciate all of you taking the time out of your day to hang out with us and listen to the artists and their journeys. It's really important to us that you're all here, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Don't forget the WX8BK collab Fun L will be dropping here very, very shortly, in less than 24 hours. It may even be shortly after the show. Who knows? We'll have to see what happens. Our first artist is Iteration. We'll be getting the tweets out there. Make sure you go and pick up the piece. It's going to be great. Next week, I don't have it written on the board next to me, so I got to keep looking it up. Next week, we have Salawaki going to be joining us, and then the following weeks after that, we have the mother of Tez, Lily White, will be our guest. We're here every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, so make sure you jump on the train with us. And the old episodes are available on YouTube as well. If you want to go check out the archives, we would really appreciate if you gave us a subscribe while you're over there. Willie, you got any final words? You got nothing. Willie's like, I'm buying shit. Thank you again, Lombril.
Appreciate it.
Have a great day.
My pleasure. Have a good day, guys.
All
Good
right.
evening. Have a nice dream.
Peace
Never
out.
stop creating. Bye.
Bye, buddy. Closing out tonight, we're going to drop a little collab from Fendel and O'Ronan. Take care of yourselves, everybody, and don't forget to take care of each other as well, because it's really important to support, and that's makes everybody's day go on. Good night.